I didn't turn my mic on.
Are you serious? What's up, YouTube people? It is Maxine here, and today I have a special guest, and that is
Nathan Maldonado, and I run the channel TheRealNmula.
So tell us a little bit about what you do on your channel.
Basically on my channel, I try to promote positivity and creativity. I do a lot of art videos, vlogs, and reaction videos.
So today is going to be a behind the lens episode if you haven't guessed it yet. And today specifically we are going to be talking about thumbnails. So Nathan, tell everybody what a thumbnail is.
A thumbnail is basically a cover for your video, almost like a cover for a book. It's something that attracts the viewer to your video.
So Nathan, how do you personally get a picture for your thumbnail?
Usually when I'm getting a thumbnail for my video, I take pictures after I'm done editing the video, but sometimes I also do a freeze frame from the video while I'm editing, and I usually edit the thumbnail in PicMonkey.
I pretty much only get a freeze frame for my video because I either forget to take a picture for the thumbnail or I just don't really give a crap, and I'm like, I can find a derpy looking picture that I can just make the thumbnail. And I also edit on PicMonkey as well. So what are some of the things that you do on PicMonkey to enhance the thumbnail photo?
Usually when I'm editing my thumbnail on PicMonkey.com, I try to boost the contrast and the brightness. I also try to get a whole bunch of different PNGs. If you don't know what a PNG is, it's basically a picture with a transparent background so that I can overlay it on the thumbnail picture that I've taken already. And I just play around with it. I do borders. I try to make the borders like neon colors, and I just have fun with it, really.
For my channel personally, if you ever go and look at the videos that I have on there, they all match. I have a theme that goes on for all my thumbnails, and that is that I make the background black and white so that way I stand out a little bit more. And I always have like a title at the bottom of the screen that's usually in a neon color as well, so that way your focus is down to the title and to my face. I also hire the contrast, and I just want to throw out there that if you all are interested in knowing more about PicMonkey.com, I will leave it in the description box down below so you can click to it and check it out for yourself.
And I also want to add to that, once you start getting your theme together in your thumbnails and they start looking similar, it really helps the viewer to know that that's your video, and it's familiarizing them to the videos that you do.
Okay, so going back to what I mentioned earlier about kind of having a little title within the thumbnail, let's go ahead and talk about kind of what you personally add to it and how maybe it's different from the actual title of the video.
So basically, my title and my thumbnails are an extension of what my video is actually about. Like with me, I do a lot of reaction videos. Therefore, I want to make sure I have a title on my thumbnail that says reaction, so the viewer knows what they're getting into and they're ready for a reaction video.
I pretty much do something similar. For example, a while back ago, I had a video that said I almost choked to death. And in the actual thumbnail, I put that I almost choked to death on PB&J. So it kind of gives you a little bit more information as to what the story or the video itself is going to be about. That way you don't necessarily feel like you're being cheated or gypped, because a lot of times people will use clickbait to get your attention and get you to click on the video. So if I ever feel like I'm putting something that feels a little bit clickbait-ish, I will make sure that I mention something else in the actual thumbnail so you have a better idea of what is actually going to happen in the video.
And I totally agree with that, because you never want to mislead your audience, because your audience is what keeps your channel going and growing. So you want to be very truthful to them and let them know what they're getting into before they even click on your video. I also want to bring up the importance of using your face in your thumbnail. If you do a lot of vlogs or you're trying to be a YouTube personality, it's very important to get your face out there so that when people click on your video, they see your face, they know who you are, and it's like I said, it's the cover of your video, almost like a cover of a book. So if you have your face on the cover, they're going to know who you are in future videos, and they're definitely going to click on your video again to see what you have to offer.
I agree with everything that Nathan has to say. When I go into my sub box, the first thing that I see is the thumbnail, and so if I don't see your face in the thumbnail, it's going to take me longer to click on the video and recognize who the video is from. A lot of times I will be scrolling down, like all the way down until I'm at the first video that I haven't watched yet, but if I recognize somebody's face within the thumbnail, a lot of times I'll stop scrolling and I'll click on that video to watch it first. So there is one last thing that we would like to talk about, And that would be
having fun and being creative.
Exactly! Enjoy what you do.
Exactly. Just be yourself and try to portray yourself through the thumbnails. And whenever you do that, you'll always succeed and you'll get a huge audience and you'll have a fun time doing it.
By the way, we're not promising that you're going to get 1,000 subscribers or 1 million from posting a thumbnail, but you should do it anyways.
So basically, that is everything that we wanted to talk about today. I just want to let you all know that if you would like to check out Nathan's channel and subscribe to him, I will have him linked down below in the description box. He will be the first link there. Also, on Nathan's channel, he is going to have a blooper reel from this video because it's been a hot mess trying to film this thing. Literally hot mess.
Yes. But anyway, thank you so much, Maxine, for having me on the channel. It was an honor and I really had fun with you.
So that's all for this video. So
stay fresh and bye!